Hello everyone, welcome to Twin Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Mo rí wọn báyìí Olúwo dé bá mi ń bẹ̀ ọba ìlú Kánò ẹ mọ tó ṣe lọ mọ́mọ́ ní Saudi Arabia wọ́n ní kí náà pé àrà lolówó ń dá Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ àmọ̀ṣì láyé.
Làwọn ọmọ tí wọn ò ní ràn lọ́n fẹ́ máa èmi mọ̀ ìdúró máa yẹn gan you will know.
Kẹ́ni ṣé torí pé ó ti ń wọ kóòtù Ìgbòho wa gbádá ní ìsìn ṣé wọ́n dá mọ̀mọ́ kò sì wá gbádá lórí kámásì.
Wọ́n ní rich place kóòtù yàtọ̀ sí kóòtù aṣáàrí lọ́ọ̀yà tí tẹ́mù lọ́ọ̀yà Kàbírù kóòtù yàtọ̀ sí kóòtù àmọ́rọ́ àwọn kóòtù wọn rí ní London táwọn wà kóòtù Balógun yàtọ̀ sí kóòtù UK.
Àwọn ẹ̀ńdọ́ ó ń dọ́jọ̀lọ̀ lábẹ́ aṣọ yẹn ni ẹ lọ wò ó àdídì ìyá ni mo wò pé no ìdójọ́lá lélẹ̀ kí ló rí.
Kóòtù ni Tẹ́mú lọ́ọ̀yà máa ń wọ̀ súùtù ni Dr. San Wahab Shittu máa ń wọ̀.
We just want everybody to please calm down, smile. We have not lost anything. Oh, it's only Mohbad.
That man taking this job, abiyamọ tó jẹ́ ni.
Abiyamọ ni.
And his credibility is matter. His credibility is matter. And bàbá yẹn ń ra ilé ayé lẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ wọn ni àti generation wọn ni. It's not about him. Tọ́ba nílé ni ó yá nìyẹn. But wọ́n ti ṣe lẹ̀ fún generation.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Orúkọ yẹn ò lè lọ láyé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nǹkan tí fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn. Ẹ ṣáàjì àkọ́kọ́balẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbé wọn lẹ́mìí sókè.
Thank you.
We are not going to see the justice tomorrow. It can take long, but we're going to get it.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àgbà. So ẹjọ́ ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀, ẹ lọ fi ọkàn balẹ̀. For every truth you are doing, àwọn ọmọ yín ẹ̀ tí ìmọ̀ bíi tí wọ́n. Your children like this, they will be coming back with heart-shaking testimony. Mommy, do you know I got so and so today? Daddy, I just saw this person. Where they were, I mean, people were so much, they just called me. God bless you. Yeah. Now, the swift, sir. Over to you, sir.
Hello, ma. Good afternoon,
Yes,
ma. Yeah, thank you very much for all your help, ma.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Mommy Yeti, 70, and basic counter, is it act.com? And yes, and amen. Good afternoon, everyone, and everyone listening to me. Quickly, I just want to establish. I would just like to establish two things. I hope I'm audible enough, ma. I hope I'm audible enough.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, all right, ma. The very first thing I would love to say is that I would love to state emphatically now that for many people that are saying Mohbad is not working, Shittu is not working, we all can now see crystal clear that Baba Mohbad and Shittu, they are working tirelessly. Now, how do I mean?
Tremendously.
Then how do I mean? You want to ask me, why would you say they are working? Before now, the DPP concluded and they isolated two individuals to be charged in this case. Baba Mohbad said, no, you cannot conclude just like that. Coroner inquest is still ongoing. How dare you? Baba Mohbad said in his petition. And he challenged the DPP, he even sued the Lagos State government alongside the DPP and requested to the calling of several witnesses, including this driver that is now giving us what I would call hope today, including the doctor that we can now see today, that you can see, and including the now infamous, I want to put it, pathologists that ran the autopsy and toxicology. And that being said, this is to say that Baba Mohbad is working, and is working tirelessly, And I am very happy with all he's doing so far. And I believe that we are rightly on the course for justice. Now, that's being said, having said that, there's something I want to call our attention to. In this case, and in the mouth of all witnesses, something is common. I don't know if anyone knows it. One thing is common. One word is common among all. And that word is the word blood. And it is not the blood of Jesus Christ in this case. It is the blood of Mohbad. Now, the driver established that there was blood. The doctor established that there was blood. There was a cut. Wumi herself established that there was cut, there was blood.
That is it.
All the witnesses established that there was cut and there were blood. Now, I'm going somewhere.
Yes.
The driver did not stop at just saying there was blood. The driver buttressed in spot and said there was even blood on Wumi, which means that there was stains of blood all over Wumi. The driver stated.
Yeah, he did.
That is correct. Now, if that is correct, now permit me to take us back to the pathologist's results. Now, that is why I want to say Mommy's grade is not totally correct when she said, even if this has failed us in terms of this pathology, autopsy and toxicology, I want to say that nothing has failed us so far. We are still on the right course for justice.
So I just said to calm them down, you know.
If pathologist himself decided to fail in his own conscience, but the forensic pathology itself is still something that will take us there in agreement with whatever all witnesses have said, and that common thing is blood. I'm getting somewhere. Now, the pathologist, if you are to run a forensic pathology like it is required in this case, you and I and everyone under my voice will believe or will agree with me that you cannot take away the history of events. And also, you cannot exclude the mechanism of whatever injury that must have been cited in the event. How do I mean? In forensic pathology, you must be able to highlight the story before the event, or the story that led to the event. And that would mean that when you want to conclude on the forensic pathology, you want to highlight the story that precipitated the event. And that shows that there was fight. Even if the chemical analysis and other will not cover those things, but you will still be able to say that, okay, there was fight, he had a cut, and certain things happened, and you don't know what happened next. Then you ran the test, and eventually you found nothing in the blood and the whole physical examination. That is fine. But you will still tell the story that it was stated that this person had a fight and he had a cut. So if you are to run the differentials as a pathologist, one of the differentials will still be the fact that there was a fight and there were bleeding. And that means that if there was a bleeding from Ikorodu, did the bleeding continue throughout the journey back home? If yes, how managed will Mohbad survive traveling from Ikorodu back home with the bleeding? Now, the answer will automatically be the bleeding stopped for a while. And they got home. And it is now established through the help of the driver that Wunmi fought Mohbad all through the event, all through the journey back home. So even if Wunmi is not the primary cause of the injury, you and I will agree with me that Wunmi has aggravated the injury. Wunmi probably has caused the bleeding to increase if at all the bleeding continue. And that is to say that by that differentials, a forensic analysis, a forensic pathology will conclude after running chemical analysis and all that stuff of both physical examination, you cannot tell anything. However, history showed this and that, and probability that the bleeding continues due to aggravation is certain. So we can then say there's high likelihood that Mohbad died of excess bleeding. And this is also corroborated by the fact that Baba Mohbad saw blood in the house. And Folashade saw blood in the house. And a host of others that are still silent. So it is safe to say that we are still on the course for justice. And we are getting there gradually. And because we all know that we have established that there are these 5 elements to this struggle.
Yeah.
Number one has been done. And you know that the pathologist has not been cross-examined.
Yeah, no, it's coming
now,
the next.
So cross-examination would then mean that there will be room to ask questions, and there will be room to highlight probable differentials.
Oh.
That could probably lead, because as an expert, when you are diagnosing, you cannot just say you don't have a diagnosis. There must be a diagnosis.
Yeah.
And the diagnosis may not be primary event, secondary event, or even tertiary event. We will get there, and we are on the right course for justice. So the DNA that is another element of this justice. That DNA will be the thing that will shatter this justice fight. It will shatter this justice struggle. And this then means that I would want to use the opportunity to employ. I do ask some questions, or let me say one question. I don't really know if we have critical mind that sits down with Baba Mohbad and form action plans. Is it that we all just sit down on TikTok or various platforms and advocate for justice and leaving the man
No.
That's good. So we should have this DNA of a thing should never be taken lightly, because I would imagine that even the pathology, the autopsy and toxicology, should have been done by building layers. Everything that should be done in this struggle should be something that you employ what you want to call two-factor authentication for. You don't leave this egg in one basket. Anybody don't let body. So you want to employ two-factor authentication. So please, man, I don't know if you are opportune to speak to anyone. Let them build layers along everything they are doing. Because I remember vividly, my only concern then was the autopsy and toxicology, but we are getting there. So let you please build layers across everything they are doing. Thank you very much, man.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. Mommy blessed, you look up. ẹ̀yin ló kàn nílé wa tó máa làlùyọ ébà ébà. Oh yeah, Unblessed, are you ready to give your submission? Okay, jẹ́ ká gba vengeance láyé gbà. Welcome, General Vengeance, sir. Over to you.
Thank you very much, General Mary's Grace. God bless you.
God bless you, sir.
For all you do. God bless you all for all you do. General 8070, Gladiator Elizabeth, Gladiator Yes Anime, Gladiator The Swift, Gladiator Blessed the Cancer, and Gladiator Asdot. And so many others that have spoken before me. Those that will still speak after me. God will continue to strengthen us. And God will not fail us. The God that has started the good work, we finish it. This is what I want to say. Wọ́n ní tọmọdé bá ṣubú àwòwájú tágbà bá ṣubú awẹ́yìn wò. We need to really get really wiser, and we cannot afford to keep falling. We need to learn from the past so that we do not have a blast from the past. It is very essential that autopsy and toxicology has come out the way it did. If you ask me, am I happy? No. What do I have to do? I can't do anything about the autopsy and toxicology, but rather to keep exploring other available options that will bring us closer to justice. And it is very imperative that all our sundry that really care about justice should really come together and work together in ensuring that justice is served for the late soul of Ileredu Aloba. We cannot afford at this time to be weary. We cannot afford at this time to be slack. We cannot afford at this time to let our guide down. We must continue to stay gallant. We must continue to remain resourceful. We must continue to remain prayerful. And we must continue to forge ahead in ensuring that Mohbad, Ileredu Aloba, get justice by staying behind the only family member that keep asking the salient questions, and that is Emperor Joseph Aloba. I'm always of the opinion that there are only two forces in J4M, forces of darkness and forces of the light. Emperor Joseph Aloba represents the light, while other forces represent nothing but the darkness. Yomi, DEPS, be it the police, be it the government, be it any other person following these forces, all of them represent nothing but darkness. So that is why we need to come together. Those that are following the light, following Babaloba, we need to remain resolute in ensuring that justice is given to Mohbad, who is duly represented by his father, Emperor Joseph Aloba. And God, I know, in his infinite mercy, shall grant us all our heart desires as far as this justice of Mohbad is concerned. Moving away from there, I would like to state at this point that anyone that has contributed actively or inactively towards the result of the autopsy and toxicology should be excluded from the forthcoming DNA processes.
Definitely.
I will say that again.
Mr. Vengeance, General Vengeance, when you want to say it again, please make it louder and clearer.
Okay.
I would like to state this audibly, loudly. I would like to resonate and reverberate it. I would like to echo it so that everybody that cares to listen will listen to me. All those that contributed to the present autopsy and toxicology result that came out undetermined, which is another synonym for inconclusive, to be excluded from the forthcoming DNA process. and test. All of them. All of them. Either familiar or non-familiar.
Either family or no family.
All of them. All of them. All of them. All of them, please.
ẹ ṣé o ẹ wá máa lọ èyí ẹ ṣe
I'm telling you. Afẹ́ máa lọ. Let everybody come go. We cannot afford to have.
ọwọ́ kò ń bẹ̀ ẹ ṣe ọwọ́ lọ́wọ́ ìsọ̀ ohun ló kù jí kọ́ọ̀bù yìí.
We cannot.
àwa ò dárúkọ o ẹni bá ti ṣe tiẹ̀ kó tètè mórí mú.
We cannot afford to have undetermined DNA. We cannot afford to have inconclusive DNA.
A sì ní dọ́là lẹ́bi torí gbogbo nǹkan ló ti ṣe.
We cannot, please. We cannot joke with it at this point. We cannot joke with it at this point. It's very essential, please. Please. Baba should forget about the family at this point. There's no any family anywhere. There's no any family anywhere. Please. Let us stand with Baba and let us make sure that the right thing is being done. Some people are collecting the money. Some people are collecting the bullets. Yes. Some are collecting the money. Some are collecting the bullets. And that is why those that are collecting the bullets and not the money, they must come together and single out those that are collecting the money. That they have to do the needful. They have to be excluded so that we do not continue to collect the bullets while they are enjoying the money. It is no longer my family.
Inú ọmọ condition tẹ́ fi ń wo àwọn èèyàn kẹ́ ẹ pọn láyọ̀nù fún àwọn tí ò ní nǹkan ṣe. Ẹ ní bàbá Mohbad kẹ́ máa fi láyọ̀nù kó lórí. Wàhálà àwọn èèyàn
Mr. Vengeance, some people are having enemy up and down, and some people are saying they don't have enemy on Justice For Mohbad. So Baba Sokun Kamari.
Why God go punish them with that now? Some people are having enemy. None of us came here with any enemy. It is in this quest for justice that people have taken us to be the enemy.
As you are coming up, please mute your microphone. I muted you, muted again. Please mute.
Yeah, it is in this quest of justice that we have made enemies for ourselves. Nobody came here with enemy. So if you can make enemies because we are defending Baba, God will punish all those that will be saying, I don't have enemies. Yes, I'm telling you. So please,
I'm
telling you. I'm telling you. Osumi. Osua. So please, Ejo, about some Baba. Oju aja nseje lo ta wa yi. God will not fail us, and God bless everybody. I'm sure.
God bless you.
Can I quickly talk?
Yes. No problem. Please talk. Yes, we are listening.
Okay, this is actually my first time on the platform, but I have been admiring you. I have been praying for you in my mind.
Hey, yeah. Thank you.
God will stand by you. Amen. You are one of the people that stood by this man, because like much of him and traffic, and I was scroll to more lossy platform. When got on Baba was making me cry, but I know that God is with him. Because come up is no real drama. Mo interview omo and I know you are a mother. I am also a mother. Abdullah is last born me. Abdullah ni age mates ma. So I think that boy needs love. He needs a shoulder to cry on. Mori omoye, like someone that was, I saw fear all over him, and I saw that self-confidence. He's not so intelligent.
He's not at all intelligent.
So mo rí pé wọ́n capitalize lórí vulnerability ọmọ yẹn ni. He is scared. If I don't know if there is a way téèyàn bá lè fọmọ yẹn jáde, I think he needs a shoulder to cry on. He's in a lion's den as it is. Ọmọ yẹn is I think is in a tight corner. Oh, you could say everybody body language even from kiniti yomi yẹn ló ń kọ́kọ́ ṣe nígbà yẹn náà. I could see the whole ayé ti sú gan bó ṣe ń wò. It was just that annoying. So kọ́tí mo ní kí n sáré sọ fún yín nìyẹn mà ẹ jọ̀ọ́. If there's any way we can get Adura out. Ọmọ yẹn, a lot lies with him. He knows a lot. But ẹ̀rù ń bà á.
Sister Lazarus àbí kí lorúkọ yẹn má bínú. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré dá yín lóhùn.
Sister Tale pé
Ṣẹ́rí lọ́wọ́. Mo rò pé Lazarus ni.
sí culture lórúkọ wọn. Sí culture.
Ẹ má dá mi lóhùn.
Mo ń gbọ́ mà.
Ẹ má dá mi lóhùn jàre. Sister Sikọ̀ṣẹ́ má bínú. À ń ṣeré ni. Ṣẹ́rí lórí ìkànnì yìí níbi tá a délé ní níbi tá a wà lénìí. Mohbad ló bá wa o. Any other thing aside from that kò bá wa. Ṣẹ́rí tí èèyàn Yorùbá máa ń pòwe kan pé ajá ò kí ń rorò kó ṣọ́ ojúlé méjì. Lórí Mohbad tá a wà yìí, àìmọye division, àìmọye left and right, àìmọye gbàgbó. Ẹjọ́ lásán ni bàbá Mohbad sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sí fún àwọn tí kò yé. Ìgbà tí Fọláṣadé ń sunkún tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n gbé àdúrà nígbà tí Yomi gbé àdúrà lọ sí station. Bàbá Mohbad dá Fọláṣadé lóhùn lórí platform èèyàn kan pé wípé ọmọ ẹni iṣẹ́ ìdíbẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ káfílẹ̀ kẹsí dọ̀mọ̀ lómi as in pé ìtara Fọláṣadé yẹn is because pé abiyamọ ni pé ìyá of a teen ló fa nǹkan tí Fọláṣadé sọ. But bàbá Mohbad ò lá to that extent. Ọ̀rọ̀ òwe yẹn nìkan làwọn èèyàn dì mú tí wọ́n sọ pé bàbá Mohbad ń try láti gbèsè yẹn àdúrà.
Èmi gan ti lose ọmọ rí. Ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ bó ṣe ń fi o. So me I can never.
Kó tó wá di pé wọ́n máa padà sọ sí pé bàbá Mohbad àdúrà ló lọ ń fà bó ṣe wà yẹn òun náà ti gbàbọ̀dé ó ti lọ join àwọn ìyá Mohbad. So nítorí ìdí èyí kí àdúrà tó bá mọ̀ pé ayé kan ló wà kó wá ọgbọ́n kó kúrò níbi tí àjàgà ibi tí wọ́n lọ dé mọ́ abẹ́ tẹ́ǹtì kanopi èṣù tí wọ́n fi sábẹ́ kó wá ọgbọ́n tó máa fi kúrò ń bẹ̀. Wípé bọ̀ ní side ọ̀dọ̀ tí wọ́n bì báyìí pé bóyá èèyàn kan ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn láti lọ fa àdúrà yọ níbi tí ìkòkò ìyá Mohbad wà. No now ẹ wo ẹ má ṣe rí èèyàn méjì kò lè àbí èèyàn mẹ́ta ò lè dúró méjì o ká má lọ dọmọpọ̀ ní wọ́ọ̀dù kó má lọ di pé a máa lọ gbé iṣẹ́ tí ìṣe ti wà léra wa lórí tá máa tún máa fara wa sẹ́yìn. 2 years no be ṣeré o no be ṣeré àtọ̀ kì í ṣe pé àní human feelings yẹn o the feelings is there but téèyàn bá ti lójú kòkòrò tó ti mú iṣẹ́ tí ìṣe ti ẹ̀ mọ́ṣẹ́ tí ò bá ṣọ́ra ó máa fara ẹ̀ ṣubú ni. It's just the fact táwọn Yorùbá ní sèmi máa sọ tòótọ́ yẹn is the fact. Àdúrà tó bá fẹ́ gbára ẹ lẹ̀ lọ bá bàbá ẹ òkè òkúlòkú rè bàbá mọ́ lọ́mọ bàbá ẹ̀ ti sọ fẹ́ pé kó máa bọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ ti ń pè ẹ́ so tí wọ́n fúnra ẹ tó bá mọ̀ pé ibi tó wà yẹn kò tẹ́ ẹ lọ́rùn o ń ṣe underage ẹgbẹ́ ti ń fún obìnrin lóyún lọ bá bàbá ẹ o ṣáà ti kọrin pé pressure Mohbad tó kú ẹ máa jẹ́ forever ni which means pé o mọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ lùsì o mọ wọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ so lọ bá bàbá ẹ kò sí nǹkan tó lè fi bàbá ẹ ṣe so tó bá lọ sá bàbá ẹ náà ìwọ náà wàá yè kò sí nǹkan tó máa fi ẹ ṣe bọ́ sórí ibi tó wà yẹn agbára justice fighter ò lè lọ fà ẹ́ ń bẹ̀ o because abẹ́ ìyá ẹ ló wà kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ lọ fa èèyàn lábẹ́ ìyá ẹ̀ pé ìyá ẹ̀ ò mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe ìgbà tí ì ṣe pé wọ́n de ìyá ẹ̀ mọ́ psychiatric hospital tó máa wò pé àbóyá torí pé ìyá ẹ̀ ò wà mentally okay kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe ya Mohbad so kò àdúrà ò ní ṣe é fà lábẹ́ ẹ ṣe. God bless you and thanks for the humanity o God will be with you my sister.
ẹ wo as much as